can do that. Blogger and work-life balance cheerleader, Chrysta is having fun, loving life, and making the best of whatever happens next. Welcome, Chrysta.
I'm so excited to be here tonight to talk to you about happiness. I'm Chrysta Bairre, and I am a purveyor of happiness and an occasionally annoyingly happy person. So what I want to share with you tonight is how to be happier with the life that you have in 4 steps. We all want to be happy, right? I think this is something that a lot of us pursue, but we very rarely find. And if we do, it's just for a moment. It's pretty brief. So I've got these 4 steps that will help you find happiness in your life. And they are think happy, speak happy, feel happy, and be happy. Now you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, that's really simple and obvious, and who is this chick and what is she talking about? The thing is, I wasn't always a happy person. In fact, most of my life, I was pretty miserable. But what I learned about being miserable is it was really depressing, right? And I got tired of being miserable, and I got tired of being depressed, and I decided to create some happiness in my life. And these 4 steps was how I made it happen for myself. Now, this is absolutely guaranteed to work for you. It worked for me, and I was pretty miserable and depressed before. But if it doesn't work for you, I am sure that life will refund your misery. And I wish that was my line, but I actually heard that from a friend. So the first step is to think happy. And for me, this is all about making a decision to be happy. Deciding to be happy doesn't mean my life instantly goes from good to bad. It just means I make a commitment to myself and I invite happiness in. So it's about attitude. Most people are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Abraham Lincoln said that. So you don't have to take it from me. You can take it from Honest Abe. I think, a lot of people think he was a pretty smart guy. Kind of maybe knew what he was talking about. The second step is to speak happy, and this kind of has 2 parts that I'm going to present you with tonight. And the first part is stop complaining. Really. I have legitimate complaints. I know you have legitimate complaints. But when I'm complaining, I'm not happy. I don't know if you are, but I'm certainly not. So stop complaining. And the second part of this is to give compliments. People love to be complimented, but the thing is, when you compliment others, you will feel really happy. I feel so confident that this is going to work for you that I invite all of you to come up to myself and all the other speakers at the end of the night and shower us with compliments so that you can walk out of here feeling really, really happy. Okay? The third part is to feel happy, and for me, this is all about gratitude. I've got good things in my life, and I've got not so good things in my life, and I get to decide which I'm going to focus on. Focusing on the good things doesn't make the bad things go away. It doesn't minimize them. It just means that I come to the table and I address my problems with a more balanced approach and with a positive attitude. And the 4th step is just to be happy. Stop waiting to be happy. Stop waiting for that job to line up, that relationship to line up, or that relationship you don't want to be in to end. Just be happy, because there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. The really cool thing about this idea is that you can create your own happiness through creating habits that support happiness. You can do it by thinking happy, by speaking happy, by feeling happy, and by being happy. And you don't have to take my suggestions. Make up your own. If there's something else that works for you, I absolutely encourage you to do it. Because whether or not you are happy is not about all this stuff out here. It's about all the stuff that's in here. So what you need to do with your life every day is create happiness in here and support that happiness in here, and you'll be happy as you go out into the world. And the really cool thing about this is Aristotle said, happiness depends upon ourselves, and I feel that that's really been true for me. And so I invite you all to use these 4 steps to create more happiness in your life and live a little bit happier, and come up to myself, all the other speakers, the organizers, the sponsors, the person who's sitting next to you, and just shower them with compliments so you can leave here tonight feeling happier than you've been all week long. Thank you so much.
Okay, audience participants, repeat after me. After me. I love these crowds.